You not knowing about Watergate is crazy.
I know about Deflategate.
Oh no! They want everybody to come back to the negotiation table.
No, don't give these niggas nothing. Please! In my life, I've never been taught about like semi-current history.
Yeah, you saw
that was so much horrible.
You saw that?
All I'm gonna say is these Richard Jefferson looking niggas are taking over, bro.
No breaks, he didn't eat, he didn't go to the bathroom for 25 hours.
And you don't even know he did it.
Oh, the light.
Wait. Yo, what the f? You're in the wood with Flex?
Flip.
Hey, and today, the U.S. stock market is going crazy. Trump's tariffs, I think I'm not even going to talk about it crazy, but hey, these tariffs are making the stock market crash like we have never seen before in a while, man. Yeah. It's coming up next, man.
Precedented, but bad.
Really bad. Hey, man, and then Obama had a couple words to say, too.
Oh my God.
What?
I didn't look up the shit.
What you mean?
I didn't look up the whip of the week.
Oh no! Hey, but we're gonna get into it. Hey, let me talk about it a little bit more, man. Obama had some interesting stuff to say about President Trump. You know, we're gonna get into it in a little bit. Couple more things that are coming up. Jennifer Crockett, she's been going crazy on TikTok recently, getting a lot of backlash for some of the words that she's saying. We want to see what you guys think about that too. What else we got to talk about today, Flip?
Man, we got some interesting figures and a fucking 25-hour speech.
25-hour speech,
25-hour
man. David
speech,
Booker.
no breaks.
Yeah, Mr. Booker, 25-hour speech, no breaks, man. Coming up next, man. Yeah, we got a lot to unpack, man. You already know you're in the whip with Flex and Flip, man. Hey, Flip, I know you. We usually come prepared.
Whoa, this shit. Is this what I think? Is this right?
What?
The fuck? You ain't sitting in a fucking supercar.
Hey, man, it might be. Hey, Flip, tell them about the whip of the week, dog.
Fucking Infiniti FX50. Ooh. Got the 5-liter V8. That's damn near 400 horsepower.
Hold on. It's the FX45. All right, hold on. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Tell them what
4.5 V8.
Yeah.
320. Not no 400, but we over 3.
It's still a V8 though.
0 to 60 in 6.1. I feel like I heard that in a rap song before. 13 miles per gallon. What the hell? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
20 miles per gallon on the highway. Jeez, how do you feel about it, sir?
So I'm gonna break down a couple little things about this car. I did not know this was a V8. I feel like I should have known it's a 4.5 liter V8, and I honestly thought it was a V6. Like,
yo, if it sound like a V8.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's cranking that joint up is like it was going, man. So, you know, I'm gonna break it down a little bit. You know, we always talk about the interior, exterior. We got the brown inside on the car with the black outside, brown interior, brown leather. I think it's a 06, 07 around that year.
Gotcha.
It's a really beautiful car. You know, I say the same thing every time we get a new car.
I love this car, man.
I love this whip, man. But hey, no, this is a really good car,
drive.
bro.
Nah, it's nice. It's
a really nice. Is
this passenger? Nice space.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
So would you consider this a luxury vehicle? Like, in your opinion? Like, so it's an Infiniti.
Infiniti, I don't know. It's like a weird, like middle ground between, like, it's not as low as a Honda. Yeah. I'm not putting it at an Audi. It's just like, it's an Infiniti, bro. Like, it's a nice car. It's not. I don't think it's luxury.
So is that your perception of it? Perception of it, or is it like I don't know.
So technically, I don't know what the actual. I'm sure Infiniti considers itself luxury, but I feel like the big luxury brands are like Audi, which might not even be luxury because they make those compact cars with like Mercedes, Beamers, and you're starting to get to more of those foreign type Jones.
Yeah.
And then you get Infiniti. That all I got Infinitis for is tinted coupes. Like I don't got Infiniti down for luxury driving. Like it's more of a sports class type.
It is. It's like like you said, it's a weird gray area between sports and luxury. You know what I'm saying?
So wait, Lexus is luxury.
Lexus is. Okay, so this might be just personal. I have Lexus slightly above it. Not even because I have a Lexus, but I even before that I put them slightly. They're around the same class, but it's for me slightly above.
But it's Lexus luxury.
It used to be. Back in like
Acura,
Biggie and them.
Acura, is that luxury?
I don't think Acura is luxury. I'm sorry, Act drivers.
Acura and Lex are in the same boat.
Technically, but if you ask most people, they're gonna be like Lex is better than that. Put it down in the comments. That's exactly what I was going to say. Let me know if you think Lexus is a luxury vehicle. And let me know if you think Acura is a luxury vehicle. Or
what are luxury vehicles?
Yeah, what is it?
What brands are luxury vehicles?
What brands are luxury vehicles, and how can we, I guess, discern the difference between, you know what I'm saying? Tight shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, back to the whip. The Infiniti FX45 is a beautiful car. Like I said, I love this car. I didn't know it was a V8, and that just puts a lot of points in my book. Did it say if it was an all-wheel drive?
All-wheel drive.
Hey, man.
All-wheel drive.
Hey, even more in my books, man. You know, I know y'all got y'all real-wheel drivers out there and stuff like that, but hey, I'm still all-wheel to the death of me right now. Yeah. Well, until I get my supercar in this.
In the front wheel.
Yeah, type shit, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, it's a really good car. Anything else you want to add to it before we
It's looking real. It's sleek. It's sleek, and I do like the size of it. So now I'm feeling the vibes in here.
Yeah.
Infotainment's a little dated.
Okay. I mean, it's 06, 07.
I'm saying it's got its shit. But
what do you think of the car?
It feel nice. It sound good.
Yeah.
It's an Infiniti.
It lasts a long time.
It's 20 damn years.
20 damn years. It lasts a long time, man.
Shit. I didn't have Infiniti down for longevity, but yeah, they showing their shit right now.
Yeah, man, that's really good. Yeah, man, like I said, I love this car. Anything else to add before we move forward, man? All right. Hey, man, let us know down in the comments if you like this car. Let us know the difference between a luxury vehicle, a sports vehicle, or just your regular everyday vehicle. Any updates real quick before we move forward on your car shopping?
Man, this is different. I'm looking. I was looking at Mercedes. They were like, don't do that if you're trying to get a reliable car. I was looking at Audi. That's where I'm kind of sitting at right now. So I talked to him a little bit about it, but I'm looking at that A4. A3 too small, A5 a little too much cash if I'm just trying to get something for the next couple years.
I feel you.
But like a little 2015 plus is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Generally 2016, 2018. 50,000 miles is probably running you like 15 bands.
Yeah.
That's like $200 a month on the payments. I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay.
Real slick.
Yeah.
That's just the start of that the new generation that has a whole bunch of the like the actual TV screen type things on the front. So yeah, I think that's nice.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, I can't wait to see the car when you actually get it.
Hey, bro.
Can't wait to ride around in it. You know, maybe one day let me drive it.
I'm still driving that Civic 6 months from now. I'm taking this video down.
Hey, yeah, man, that's good, man. Hey, if y'all liking the video, liking our content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. And if you think someone else that you know would like it, go ahead and share it with them. Send the link, man. It never hurts. You know what I'm saying?
Now on to the shit.
Yeah, man. No, you're good. I was just gonna say I don't really like the plug, but I feel like that's what everyone's doing nowadays. You gotta add,
subscribe, brother. Please.
I feel like I don't want to beg, bro. You know, I want it to be natural. You know, if y'all fucking with it, you know, just
go ahead. I feel that.
If you guys like it,
if you gravitate towards our content,
that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. And let us know what you like. That help us make the videos better, man.
Let that gravity drop on the subscribe button, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, man, let's get into it, man. Go ahead and pull up the script, man.
Thank you, Liquid. I know you got me.
Hey, man, like we were saying earlier, Trump's tariffs have caused a ruckus with the stock market, man. The stock market is crashing, basically.
Yeah.
Like numbers they haven't seen almost like close to the recession.
Yo,
you know,
a lot of Great Depression talk.
Yeah, Great Depression, the greatest recession, and stuff is getting crazy, man. We got a little video to just go ahead, watch the report, man.
Asian financial markets continued their decline today as the U.S. markets plummeted. The massive sell-off after President Trump announced sweeping tariffs that will touch nearly...
The Black News reporters.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why hold on. I picked it because I was like, you got a lot here. You know what I'm saying?
Every country on earth.
Now, the impact already being felt in the auto industry, but the White House continues to promise the long-term gain will be worth it. Jared Hill has the latest.
So, to go forward, long-term game, I always talk about that in our videos. They're trying to make short-term fixes for long-term issues. They're trying to say, basically what I'm saying is I don't think it's going to be is not going to fix long term. I feel like everything they're doing right now is just to fix the issue right now.
Yeah.
Because the whole economic structure is what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The economic structure right now is set up for failure. It's not meant for long-term success for everybody. It's meant for the people who have money to get rich right now. And that's what it's set up for.
Oh shit.
You know.
So what are we supposed to? Well, what is everybody else supposed to do? Sit and wait?
No, you can't. You're not supposed to sit and wait. Let's watch some more of the video. Let's watch some more of the video.
Financial turmoil after news of President Trump's tariffs. U.S. markets took a nosedive Thursday, but aboard Air Force One, the president's optimism sky high.
We have tariffs, they've been set, and it's going to make our country very rich.
Framing the taxes on imported goods as a bargaining chip. As global trading partners figure out how to move forward, some economists warn of the impact at home.
The president's trade policy is going to do a lot of economic damage. It's going to reduce the income of households. It's going to reduce the purchasing power of wages.
Well, it'll raise our...
And I feel like that's a big thing. I probably should let him go, but... What?
Said that like me in the same.
But I feel like the problem is that, like I keep saying, this is gonna affect everybody on a large scale. Like we always talk about, grocery prices are gonna go up, inflation. Basically, we're not gonna have the same purchasing power that we did.
Yes.
Now it's gonna be like, it's just, I don't know. But to answer your question, I thought about it a little bit more after you asked it. What should we do? This is the perfect time. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is the first time. This is the best time to start looking into investments.
Oh, that's the scariest advice.
I know, but I'm not a financial advisor.
I'm not a financial
advisor
but
at all.
In terms of financial,
go ahead.
What you're supposed to look at with the advice that they give is when others are selling, you're supposed to buy because the average person is not good. It's not a professional stock.
They don't have the emotional intelligence and the determination to hold while things are looking bad.
Yeah, that's called diamond hands.
Yeah,
I don't know if y'all know about them. you let go too early, and then the stock goes through.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But the same
hands.
thing that it was seen in COVID, the same thing was seen with the bird flu. I don't know how old you were. Remember the swine flu or whatever it was.
My fault.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
I got the bird flu.
You know what I'm saying? The swine flu, man. But yeah, man, just if you can hold out, hold out. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just looking at cycles. Life is cyclical.
Yeah.
Cost, for sure.
Grocers are projecting higher prices for basic food items.
Because we have to match it, whatever they raise it to.
You got all that organic shit.
With President Trump's 25% tax on imported cars and auto parts, U.S. automaker Stellantis announced it's temporarily laying off 900 employees at 5 U.S. facilities as a result of pausing production in some of its plants in Mexico and Canada. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney announced his own tariffs in retaliation to the U.S. move.
We take these measures reluctantly, and we take them in ways that it's intended and will cause maximum impact.
I don't like the flags in the back. Not that I don't like Canada.
Why?
They flag don't establish that precedent that I need from a flag. Like,
oh, tight.
He walked out and it just looked like
they real chill.
In the United States, and minimum impact here in Canada.
On Capitol Hill, Republicans and Democrats criticized the president's trade policy.
So, this is I think we're going to wrap this up, but one of the main things is that everybody is basically from the tariffs that Trump has been establishing in all these countries, the countries are going back and doubling down.
Yes, yeah.
And they're trying to match it.
What's the word? Like,
yeah.
Yo, you want to go and bully everybody.
So, this is one thing I will say. Mm-hmm. That is smart on their end. They're doing this on purpose.
Yes.
Now, so I watched the video, did a little reading. I forgot there's a document that lays out the literal plan that they're going with. Okay. I can't think of what it's called. Did my shit just cut off? Anyway, what I was saying is that I read the document that Trump's, I think it was the treasurer or whoever his lead financial person in this thing. Mm-hmm. Basically, they're doing this as a way. They're like, hey, they're expecting the other countries to throw tariffs back at us and to keep raising it. So it's basically a tariff war to see who's the first one to crack.
Who's gonna crack?
That's literally what the plan is, to get them to the negotiate. Exactly, to get them back to the negotiating table. and to try and preserve what?
Nah, it's just like when you just be arguing with somebody, and then y'all get to a point where y'all actually start listening. Like y'all both get all y'all yelling out.
Pretty much.
One of y'all calms down first, and y'all have an actual conversation.
Pretty much. So I watched another video. We're gonna move on in a second, but I watched another video. We're moving into a new economic time. So remember how I told you we went to the Bretton Woods where they got rid of the gold standard.
Yes.
Right. Then they moved into neoliberalism, and that was we haven't talked about that yet.
That's cool.
They moved into neoliberalism with Nixon, I believe.
Heard.
Remember the whole Watergate and all that? I think that was him, right? You never heard of Watergate scandal? Nope. Bro, what the? You never heard of the Watergate?
Censorship, bro.
You learned that in school.
They didn't teach me about Watergate. They didn't teach me
Are
about
you
Watergate.
serious?
First off, a bunch of the
we went
scandals
to the same school.
and shit like that.
We went to the same school. I can't believe they didn't teach you about Watergate.
No, bro, they didn't. And I didn't learn about it in public school either.
That's crazy.
I didn't know what Watergate was. And maybe, I've never been the best history student, but it's like, it's all, in my life, I've never been taught about, like, semi-current history.
Yeah.
Like, I've never been taught about, it's just all been past.
No, I feel you. And I feel like that's a problem because, like we stated before, when you don't know your past, you're bound to repeat the same mistakes that were made back then.
I barely knew the branches of government. Like I
really
judiciary, executive, legislative.
Yeah. I think you got them all.
That's just because I watched the video today. I did not know them before that.
Yeah. I get a little mixed up with the executive branch. That is basically Trump, the president. Yeah. And then you got the judiciary and then the legislative. And
one's the House and the Senate, right?
Exactly. Yeah. It's just I get confused with the two. If you guys know, just let us know.
Legislative seems like it's the House.
Yeah, and they have two different functions. Maybe we'll get into another episode. I actually just watched a video about it a couple weeks ago. I just forgot, but yeah.
Or judges, judiciary. I don't know. Supreme Court is one of them.
Yeah, I can't fully remember.
But yeah.
But it's just, basically I feel like that. So maybe neoliberalism. I know it's a crazy big word, whatever. But I don't know if that's something that was taught, but that is something to understand. I didn't know about it. Basically, I knew about the gold standard being changed, getting rid of. But obviously, a lot of people didn't know that. But the neoliberalism is basically it's the same thing. They went and changed the economics, not the basic economic standard and how the way money is going to work. And they're doing the same thing now with Trump, where they're trying to establish a new economic thing. That's why they got all these tariffs going on. They want everybody to come back to the negotiation table, and they know they don't have any real bargaining power right now. So the only way to do it is tariff them, like throw these tariffs, which in turn affects us. It's kind of messed up, but it is what it is, man.
Gotta make a play how you can make a play.
Yeah, man. Can you pull up the video about pull up Obama? Let's talk about Obama real quick. President Obama has something interesting to say about President Trump. He said, and I quote, "Imagine if I had done this." That's a strong statement. We didn't even watch the video yet, but go ahead and pull the video. He said, "Imagine if I had done this."
Whenever somebody says that, somebody must be wild.
Imagine if I had done any of this. Let me just. I just want to be clear about this. Imagine that. Imagine if I had pulled Fox.
A lot of presents right there. You saw
that was so much ore, bro.
You saw that, yo? He's
so much ore,
I'll wait,
bro.
He said, "I'll wait."
This nigga's a performer, bro.
I know, bro. He's like, "I'll wait."
Like a bat.
This is credentials from the White House press corps. You're laughing, but no, this is what's happening. Imagine if I'd said to law firms that were representing parties that were upset with policies my administration had initiated, that you will not be allowed into government buildings. We will punish you economically for dissenting from the Affordable Care Act or the Iran deal. We will ferret out students who protest against my policies.
Bro, seeing goddamn, what was it, Columbia University?
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas look for funding and like actually establishing something that says like if you allow protests on your campus, you lose federal funding. That's crazy.
Wait, what happened?
I'm pretty sure we talked about it.
We did? What happened?
A school allowed protests on their campus and now they're looking for funding.
Somebody
No,
cut
they
it?
didn't allow it. They just didn't get the kids sent to jail.
And so someone cut the funding now or something?
I think it was Columbia University. They were looking it's been threatened.
First of all, that's insane, but Columbia's gonna be fine. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but Columbia's a pretty prestigious. They'll have people that's willing to back it. But I'm not saying that's still wrong. That's crazy that they would cut funding because of the protests.
Yeah, no, and
I'm assuming the protests were against Trump and what his administration was doing.
Yeah, so crazy work.
It's unimaginable that the same parties that are silent now would have tolerated behavior like that from me or a whole bunch of my predecessors. So, and I say this not on a partisan basis. This has to do with something more precious, which is who are we as a country and what values do we stand for?
I find myself sitting like that often.
With the little...
Yeah. Yeah, I find myself in having to talk to people from that position of... it really shows how calm I am in that moment, like how reasonable I'm trying to be.
I feel
if
you.
I sit with the cross leg hand action.
I've caught myself. I've caught myself. I've caught myself sitting like that at work, brother. I was like, damn, this shit comfortable.
I'd be like, damn, I can't sit like this, bro.
Yeah. Hey, man, Obama doing it, bro.
I was in the passenger seat of my girl car sitting like
no!
Sitting like this, my shit on the damn dashboard.
Yo, a passenger princess. Yo, sitting pretty. Motherfucker sitting pretty.
Oh, no. Hey, yo, I'm in that bitch.
Hold on.
Looking mad demure.
I hope the cameras was working so they can get that look.
Looking demure in that motherfucker.
This nigga just... All right, but I want to... This is really important. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know if you guys been seeing it. Have you seen the language that everybody has been using recently? No.
Elaborate.
Have you seen what he said at the end?
Who are we?
I'm not bringing it back to me, but what I'm saying is what I have noticed is a lot more politicians or people in those type of spaces have been trying to say we a lot more. Because remember, I was always like, they were trying to fight pussies against each other. But now everyone's like, what are we?
Who are we as a nation?
No, but why are they doing that now? Come on, bro. For years it was always us versus them. What are they doing? But now it's talking about we. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying, really start to look at that. Why all of a sudden now it's we?
Now it's we.
You see what I'm saying? Or do I sound like a crazy person?
Well, let me say, let me give my 2 cents on it. I think it's we, because we be wilding now. And now there's two sides to it. There's we, there's the we that might lose our power as the number one nation. So as a we need to lock in. And they try and get all the people like, I know I've been hating on you for all this time, but you still are in the U.S. Like you still like
all of a sudden
central air in all your buildings.
Now all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, we need each other.
Yes.
Why all of a sudden everybody's like, we need you?
Because we losing.
I mean, if a dude that's been your mortal enemy your whole life coming to you say, I need you, you gonna look at that.
If y'all both get slapped by the same nigga, y'all gonna look at each other like, hold up 1 second. Everybody calm down. Let's go shoot this nigga over here.
I see what you're saying, brother. I just find it very funny and very interesting that now they're using the we word a lot. And you might be right. You're like, hey, all of a sudden, we got somebody that is trying to, punches in the mouth. They both try and punch both the sides in the mouth. Now it's like, all right, we need to work together to take this guy down. But I just always think it's kind of interesting now because it's everywhere now. And it was quick. It wasn't no gradual thing.
A lot of we now, like.
That's what I'm saying. It's been a lot of we. And
who are we?
Because
we can't let this happen.
Because we're not. Unfortunately, we're probably not gonna. We're gonna. Let's play. I want to play the Booker. Go ahead, bring the Booker up one, man. While we're here, because I want to show you. Because he even. I'm not gonna spoil it, but he said some interesting stuff.
The senator from New Jersey.
I am really grateful, Mr. President. I'm grateful you're in the chair, and I'm grateful to be able to rise right now and speak.
You think they knew what they were in for?
No. He thought this was going to be a regular routine, checks and balances, and he come in here. I'm holding y'all today.
He said he tweeted it out before. I'm going to talk as long as I physically can. They probably were like, man, this nigga going to be here for like 3 hours. Nigga was there for a day. A day and 20 minutes.
I just want to tell you what John Lewis said. It's a quote so many people know. He said, get in good trouble. Necessary trouble. So tonight, I rise with the intention of getting in some good trouble. I rise with the intention of disrupting the normal business of the United States Senate.
Why are you breathing like that, Danny?
What? I can't breathe, my nigga.
I thought you was about to say something, bro.
Bro, I'm about, all I'm going to say is these Richard Jefferson looking niggas are taking over, bro. Westmore, this nigga Cory Booker,
they all
every bald nigga on fucking NBA TNT.
I know, you're right. You're right. They all look the same.
They taking these bald black niggas. You gotta look out for them,
hey,
bro.
throw a picture of Richard Jefferson.
It's a new shit. They taking over.
For as long as I am physically able. In just 71 days, the President of the United States has inflicted so much harm on Americans' safety, financial stability, the core foundations of our democracy, and even our aspirations as a people from our highest offices, a sense of common decency. This is a moral moment. It's not left or right, it's right or wrong.
What's that nigga still got 24 hours left in this shit.
Yeah.
He fast forwarded an hour. This nigga got...
He spoke for 25 hours and 5 minutes, breaking the past record for the longest Senate speech.
Yo, you know what the other Senate speech was?
Was it like civil rights or something, right?
It was against civil rights.
It was against civil rights?
It was a nigga who did not like civil rights.
Are you serious?
It was a nigga who stood for... He did 24 hours and 19 minutes. The other nigga did 24 hours and 18 minutes on why civil rights shouldn't happen.
No way.
Why civil rights shouldn't happen. That's OD.
I want to watch
Niggas stood for 24 hours and said, no, don't give these niggas nothing. Don't give these niggas nothing.
I want to hear his points, bro.
I
want to hear what he got to say.
That's crazy. 24 hours.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear what he said, bro.
No, I think they said the other dude started. He just wanted to talk. Like they were about to put that act in motion, so he just was trying to postpone the shit. So he started talking about random shit. They said like this nigga kind of stayed on topic for more.
I heard it was pretty good. We're not showing the whole thing, obviously. This is just go ahead, play it.
Let's get in good trouble. My friend, Madam President, I yield the floor.
The senator.
Was that the? Oh, that was the end. That was the end the next day. I yield the floor.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess so.
So he didn't have no more time. Actually, my fault. I thought that was 8 p.m. of the same day.
That was okay.
It was 8 p.m. of the next day.
Oh wow. So Rowan88VW603 said, "Amazing how people can only criticize such an amazing feat. Sad. Anybody who's criticizing this, even just 25 hours to advocate for what you believe in, that's."
Is that why you said you want to watch the other one now?
What? Which one?
The 24 hours on goddamn. Because he's about to make this point on, if you can stand for 24 plus hours, which is true, you're committed.
You are committed, bro. I want to see what he said in the other one. Hey, but back to this point.
Maybe they shouldn't get civil rights. Maybe, maybe there was another side to that topic. That I'm not seeing.
Maybe I'm not seeing it. Maybe he's really got something going. Nah, but like Rowan said, man, it's this was such an amazing feat. 25 hours. No, Go ahead, pull the next beard panda. Does he get bathroom breaks? No, he didn't go to the bathroom. Not one time. No breaks. He didn't eat. He didn't go to the bathroom for 25 hours.
I can't go out for 3 hours without.
That's what I'm saying, bro. No bathroom breaks. So supposedly he fasted for I don't know the specific length of time to be able to
set up for some shit like this?
to prepare his body for this.
Crazy.
Yeah, Ethan said, he didn't eat or drink for a while, so he did it all without a nap or breaks. He was fasting and abstaining water since Saturday. Real hard work. I don't know what it was Saturday, the date that he did his feet, but it doesn't matter. He did that with no naps or breaks, which is insane.
No nap, no eating, no pissing.
Nothing.
To talk about the shit that's going on.
Yeah.
And it may not even like...
Yeah.
And you don't even know he did it.
That's what I'm saying. You might even know.
You don't even know that this nigga just did that.
That's what I'm saying. Crazy, man. Yeah, man. That was really beautiful.
And just shout out Cory Booker, first black senator of New Jersey. Goddamn.
Yeah, talk about it, man.
Crazy. Nope. That was it. That was it. That's all he got.
I've noticed you're a little. You know the faces a little more than I do.
Nah, bro. This guy, he just is a little. I've heard his name before when I was talking about him because he's history.
Yeah.
First black senator in New Jersey. That's no small feat.
Yeah.
Like, and for him he's trying to make plays, and I see why they elect him.
Let's take it a step back. We got another comment. Karen Johnson, M69. This is going back to the Obama thing, and it said he was burned at the Republican stake for wearing a tan suit. Think about it. He was burnt at the stake for just wearing a tan suit.
That shit was probably fashionable as fuck.
That shit was probably fire. He was probably looking icy, like, you know what I'm saying?
Know.
But like Obama said, imagine if I had done this. And comparing it to getting burnt to the stake for wearing a tan suit, which I guess isn't the new standard or whatever, you know what I'm saying? What are they supposed to wear? Blue, black, or whatever?
Probably blue.
Blue, whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And getting criticized. Imagine if he was doing this stuff now.
He's just trying to wear a tan suit, bro. I got on your ass for wearing a goddamn...
Hey, man, I got the tan on right now. You know what I'm saying? And look, cycles, man. Cycles,
so if
man.
you were to try to tariff me for coming here...
JRX Junior X, I don't even know what to say. It's scary hearing him speak common sense and objective truths and have it feel like something from a distant past. This is from another video, but it's still talking about, it's from the same speech that Obama gave. It's crazy that people are really not seeing the severity of it and understanding what's really going on. You would assume that it was common sense to understand that, like, what's going on and how it's affecting everybody, but some people don't see it that way. You know? And I'm not gonna say whatever, but you know, certain human decency. Yeah.
What's the disconnect right now?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, you know, human decency. And last thing I want to bring up, this one, Dean Freeland. As outsiders, we Australians feel like we are losing an old friend. It is saddening.
Shout out to Australians. Shout out to New Zealanders too.
Yeah.
They sound the same, but they're not the same.
Type. I see what you're saying.
They're not the same at all. New Zealanders would probably get mad at that Australian.
But yeah, man, I brought this one up because I'm like, it's really sad because it's like everybody's seeing this. This is a global event. It's almost like global television, like a sitcom or something. But everyone's watching right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're
like
seeing the TikToks, they like,
you know, we always get so caught up as Americans. We forget there's a whole world around us. Australia's watching this and say we're losing an old friend.
Losing an old friend is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
feel bad for us.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, hey, man, that shit crazy, man. Hey, we running out of time, man. Were you about to say something?
Nah.
Hey, we running out of time, man. We gotta wrap this up, man. It was a good episode. We talked about a lot of good stuff. Yeah, man. Just there's a lot of stuff to really take into account now, man. You know, I feel like we definitely need to brush up on our history. You not knowing about Watergate is crazy.
I know about Deflategate.
The what?
Deflategate.
What is that?
Tom Brady.
All right, bro. But that's what you hear the name. It's from Watergate.
I realize. And then Spygate.
All right, bro.
That's also Bill Belichick and Tom Brady.
All right, bro. Like I said, we need to really brush up on that stuff because I feel like, you know, those are things that affected us, and if we lose them, like we were talking about with slavery, They're gonna think, oh, we was just friends. We were all friends.
Oh my God.
We were all friends. Like,
once they running it back with this immigrants right now, but niggas ain't gonna say nothing about that.
You see what I'm saying?
They running it back, Turbo.
They doing the same thing.
You seen pictures of them in those camps and shit?
That's what I'm saying, bro. And we letting it slide.
Definitely letting it slide.
We letting it slide.
Niggas out here playing softball and shit. Your classmate just went back to his home fucking...
I think, did we bring it up last week? The video of the little girl? She's in, not the little girl, but it was in college student. She was just walking and some guy came up to her, not wearing any ICE stuff. He just walked up to her, started asking her a question, then grabbed her. And then like 20 other dudes just hopped out. He's not in no ICE uniform or nothing. He looked like he got, what's that show with that one guy who threw the hat on? He think he was, you're invisible? You? Oh. That's how he looked. He came up to her like that, thinking he invisible type shit. And then 20 dudes just hop out and grab her, bro. Like, it was the saddest. No, it was the sad. And she was like a little, like what am I? I'm just going to school.
That's crazy.
That was the craziest.
That's so unfortunate.
And she's not, the guy wasn't even in an ICE uniform. That's the bad part to me. Like, really tricking this girl. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's disgusting.
Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. But, like, and then throwing them people in concentration camps damn near. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying? And
it's sad.
I'm not even. I can't. I'm not gonna go where I'm about to go.
You're right.
I'm not going where I'm about to go. It's just sad, brother. It's just sad, bro. And we just let stuff slide like that, man. Hey, man. This is a good episode, man. Hey, I don't really got much else to say. You got anything to say, man?
Man, it's a crazy world out there.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all for sticking with us.
Always, man. We really appreciate y'all for rocking with us for real, man.
First video hit is that our first video hit 200?
Yes, it is.
First video hit 200 views, probably hit 250 by now.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
We'll pop it up in the end or something like right here. Be like, hey, watch this video right here.
Type shit. Get it to 300.
Hey, we real YouTubers now. I'm doing it right here.
I'm not gonna lie, when we was looking at that, Aiden probably put the shit in the middle, look like we watching with y'all.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We real YouTubers now, man.
No, we appreciate the support. We appreciate we're trying to keep everything up to date so that everybody can stay a little knowledgeable, fill in those gaps, make sure you're able to stay in those conversations and such.
Hell
so that nothing's catching you off guard in the real world.
That's fucking talk to him, bro.
Hey,
talk to him, bro. Hey, man, like he said, man, we just want y'all to stay up to date and know what's going on, man, because like it or not, this stuff affects you. Like, you want to accept it. You can, what's the word? You can put a blind eye to it. Yeah, you can be ignorant to it, but it still affects you at the end of the day, whether you see it now or later. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather y'all know what's going on now so y'all can make the necessary changes.
Whether you know why these prices is rising or not.
That's what I'm
gonna pay that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. And then thinking about the stock market, I know, like, we always talk about financial. Oh, we didn't do the financial tip. Oh, I
got no financial tip.
Oh, I changed it to tip of the week. But hold on. But like I said, we talking about the stock market. You know what I'm saying? Great time to start thinking investing. Even just do a little Robinhood, Acorn, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Mind you, this is like we're gonna. It is a shake. It's a volatile environment.
It's very
volatile. You are not putting. Do not use bread that you are unable to live without. This is an investment. Investments they are able to go wrong.
Yes.
Use money that you do not. I'm not gonna say don't need.
It's
actually
discretionary income.
Yes. So
you gotta plan it out. But we talk about budgeting. Set aside a budget for your. If you've been rocking with us since the beginning, you should have had your couple hundred, to invest right now.
Five beans. That's some bullshit.
Y'all been bullshit. Should been rocking with us. Y'all would have been up by now. Look,
type shit. You'd have had that. We'd have been investing in Nike.
That's what in Nike. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, you already know.
But no, it's volatile. We're not financial advisors.
No.
But we're not it's not even we're not financial advisors. We also know we've lost and gained bread, so we know how you should deal with your money in a sense. How we deal with our income.
Yeah, this is all just advice basis off our personal experiences. And like I said, what worked for us might not work for you, and what hasn't worked for us may work for you also. You know what I'm saying? So What?
But being safe with your bread is not. That's kind of a universal thing.
Yeah, be safe with your bread. All right, bro. You're explaining it too much. We're not financial advisors.
You're right.
Hey, man. So give him the tip of the week. We changed it up a little bit.
Tip of the week. Don't compare your hustle to someone else's highlight reel.
We talking.
Ooh, it feels easy to feel behind when you see success everywhere online. But remember, what you're seeing is the destination, not the journey. Keep going.
Keep
King
on riding.
And queen.
Keep on driving.
And prince and princesses.
You know what I'm saying?
Do what y'all gotta do.
Hey,
you know what you gotta do.
You know. Thank you. Tell them. You know what you gotta do.
And
man.
don't get this confused with. If you feel like you're lazy, you're not lazy. If you know what you're supposed to be doing.
You know what you gotta do,
and
bro.
you know how to hustle. Now,
Exactly.
if you know you're hustling, don't look at someone who's getting more success, more praise, and be like, "Oh, I must not be." You can. I mean, it'll cause a lot of mental distress. But if you know you're hustling, you're hustling.
Exactly.
If you're making them moves, you hustling.
We all in a different car, man. We all in a different whip, man. You gotta go.
Different tools,
different whips, man. You got
different
some people in the fast lane, some people in the slow lane, but you're all gonna get to the same destination if you want to get there.
But you gotta drive.
You gotta drive, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it's your boy Flex.
Flip.
Hey, using the whip, yo. Catch y'all next week, man. Peace.